right now there's a lot of data on every platform you visit. What's making UI UX very important is a personalized view. Like even if I go on Netflix, I would not want to see everything that's there because there's a lot of data, but I would want to see what fascinates me.
Any
Like,
domain you see today, there are so many products out there, and they're all competing. They all have, strong technology to support and everything, but the user experience gives them the edge, right? So like the how easy is it for users to just onboard and like get what they want to do, get done with it. There is huge, I would say, like competitiveness around like user experience among different products today, and that is why there is a huge demand for designers. And earlier back in the days, design was just limited to, hey, make some wireframes and prototypes and all of that. But now it is like it is literally, like design is pretty much the starting point of any product thinking process nowadays. Like design used to come at the end when everything is finalized, and designers were just supposed to like say create these 5 set of screens. But now things
yeah.
have like turned the other way around.
See, when I entered design field, I was actually taught to unlearn whatever I have learned in the technical world because technically we think practical solutions. But when it comes to design, the most important part is empathy. You need to understand the user of what is their problem. It's not what your problem is. You need to understand what their problem is. So empathy plays a very important role, putting yourself in someone else's shoes and understanding and walking that path. So that's something really important. But at the same time, in the starting, what I have felt is, um, even today, when I know that there is a certain amount of time that I have to work on one project, most of my time is spent, to be using the right word, daydreaming. That क्या problem है, कैसे solution आएगा, क्या होगा, क्यों problem है, all that. Rather than working on sitting down and working on pen and paper, I keep thinking. So what I have learned is there has to be a stop clock in my mind that, okay, this is what I have to do, and this is the time I stop and work on it. And then coming to your question, then when you go and present your solution and someone comes up and tells you, "Nahi, this is what we are not looking for, this is what you have done wrong." So that's where, as a designer, you also need to understand the business. So if I talk about career growth for any designer, you don't see yourself as a project manager. You see yourself as a product manager or a product owner. So to understand how a product works is something a designer will know. But to understand the scope and limitation, that is something a business team will know. So if I know how business is working, I will be able to come up with a solution what they are looking for. So as a designer, I need to balance between both. That this is what my user wants, but this is also something what my business needs.
Your work should talk without you. So that is what it is called as portfolio, right? Now when you jump onto the portfolio, anyone's portfolio, it should not only speak about how you work or what you work. It should also speak what your nature, what your lifestyle is, how you think, how you approach a problem, how you solve a problem, and how many ideas you are coming up with. Apart from your journey of design, what else you do? I believe personal branding is literally so important nowadays to become into a top 5% category. So this is my personal website, which I have included. I mean, this is something which I have included in my story. So a brand name, the designation, what I'm currently doing, how many years of experience do I carry, in what area I do carry, that is also mentioned. Another one is like of my forte, like my design skills. I'm not only generalist, but I am having a specialist mindset. I have kept product design, mentorship, interaction, and communication. These are the 4 elements. Selected projects, I have kept only 4 projects. Apart from just keeping a projects or case study, I also put what I do usually in my day-to-day life, in only in terms of design. So I usually give 60 minutes daily for interactions on Figma. So these are some of the screens which I had developed, and I usually spend this like a 1 hour from my excluding my working hours.
We design a lot of things, okay? We might design great things, okay? But one of the skill that is acquired, and again, it comes with experience, is sort of articulating your thinking and how you made what you made, right? That is a huge thing, okay? And this also comes from, when you're in an organization trying to go through design reviews or design crit sessions, and you're trying to show your perspective as a designer. Also, when you are outside, presenting your work, what would set you apart is, articulating your design decision and also storytelling, right? There's this is also a skill that is sort of refined over time on how you narrate the problems, and problems of your users and how you solved it. So these two things, I think, from a soft skills point of view. From a hard skill point of view, I would say, again, one would again be refining your craft over time, right? Study everybody else's, design, I mean the process of design, and sort of try to refine your own in the process. Let me take an example. I was looking at Atul Khola's, portfolio. He's a designer at Cred, right? And I was sort of looking through the portfolio and seeing all the work that he's done. And he has a certain niche, right? He has a very out and out, expression of design with the work that he does. And it comes out through his, past work as well. And when you go through the design, the design of the portfolio, you sort of don't have to look through the portfolio, right? You can just say that, yes, this person is good at his craft. And that sort of sets him apart. Find your niche and sort of try to improve there, right? That would be something from a craft point of view.